But let's jump onto the ice, Brett. We have some NHL picks here, and as has been a trend recently, I have multiple days of picks in the NHL. Starting off with Monday, Brett, we have the Colorado Avalanche at the St. Louis Blues. And it's just as simple as this. The St. Louis Blues have been the worst team in the entire NHL against the spread. At home, they are an abysmal 6-15 against the spread. So give me the Colorado Avalanche -1.5 here at +155. They just have so much more to play for. I mean, they're only 4 points back of Vegas in their standings right now, whereas St. Louis, they're fighting for that last spot. They're fighting for that fourth seed in their playoff spot, but it's a lot more difficult for the Blues to be able to do that. The Colorado Avalanche are fighting for that top seed, and that means a lot more in this scenario, in my opinion. So -1.5 at +155, I really like that value.
All right. Yeah, I'm not so sure what the Avs injury situation is of late. I know they've had McKinnon in and out. They lost another player who's unfortunately name I'm blanking on at the moment, but that's two top line scorers that they've had in and out of the lineup recently. So I'd have to double check before I back that, but the Blues, honestly, Higgins, to your point, have been so bad at home this year against the spread. Like, it's almost a blind bet at this point. Like, they've only
It
beaten
has
that
been for
number
me.
6 times. Yeah.
It's not almost a blind bet. It pretty much has been a blind bet for me recently in the past month or two because the Blues have proven that they deserve to be in the bottom right there. But there's just so much data against the spread in the NHL as this season kind of comes to a close that's what's fueling a lot of my decisions, including as we go on into Tuesday, Brett, where we have the Red Wings versus the Blue Jackets. And when you look at the Blue Jackets at home, they are 14-9 against the spread. Whereas you look at the Red Wings are one of the best teams in the NHL against the spread at 30-19, but they're only 12-12 on the road. Detroit's great at home; they're okay on the road. So give me the Blue Jackets at home -1.5 at +170. Especially when you look at how they've played against them at home in the past. They only one of the 5 matchups against the Detroit Red Wings have been in Columbus so far this season. That game was a 4-1 win for Columbus.
Okay. Yeah, I have not watched either of these teams enough to really back either one confidently, but I like your reasoning, Higgins. But I'm going to be honest with you, Higgins. Tuesday games, that's not far enough in advance for me. So I'm really interested in what your Wednesday pick is because I need to take out my crystal ball here and know who I'm betting on Wednesday night.
Well, I told you that the St. Louis Blues at home against the spread are 6-15. Well, on the road they're 8-14. So I'm taking the Minnesota Wild at home on the puck line -1.5 at +175 on Wednesday because, like I said on my Monday pick, Brett, betting against the Blues is basically a blind bet at this point. They have been the worst. My money's going to prove me wrong. Prove me wrong. I just need one of those two to win, and I'm up at least half a unit overall between those two picks. So I'm going to take both of those games against the Blues. Wednesday, Wild at home -1.5 at +175.
Exactly, and hopefully you win them both, Higgins, and you're up like almost 4 units. That would be great.
Hey, that would be absolutely spectacular, but